Hello, my friends. I'm going to read you a story called The Chocolate Covered Cookie Tantrum by Deborah Blumenthal, pictures by Harvey Stevenson. And I like this book because it talks about really big feelings about Sophie, who gets very, very upset and feels better. And I like it because it reminds us that we can feel better even after we get very, very angry and very upset. Are you ready? Here we go. The Chocolate Covered Cookie Tantrum. Late one afternoon on the way home from the park. There's the park. There's Sophie, and there's her mother. Sophie saw a girl eating a chocolate-covered cookie. It looked delicious. Sophie wanted one too. There's a girl right here. Or maybe it's a boy. No, it's a girl who's eating a cookie. I want a cookie, said Sophie. I want that cookie. There she is. I'm sorry, said her mother. I don't have any cookies. And it's almost time for supper. Supper is another word for dinner. But Sophie didn't care about supper. She wanted a chocolate-covered cookie that looks just like that. I want one, Sophie yelled. I want one. I know you do, said her mother, but I don't have one. Her mommy is showing her a bag with no cookies. Get one, yelled Sophie, shaking her arms and legs and dropping to the ground. I want one, she yelled, shaking her head from side to side like this, banging her feet on the ground. I want a cookie. I want a cookie. Sophie, said her mother, let's go home and then we'll see about cookies. But Sophie didn't want to go home. She didn't want supper. She just wanted the cookie. The cookie. The cookie. Do you see Sophie all the way over there? She cried and cried and cried to get the cookie. She cried so much her face felt as hot as a pepper. She was so mad she couldn't stop. She kicked her legs into the air and pounded her heels into the ground. She kicked and pounded, kicked and pounded, kicked and pounded, and kicked and kicked and kicked. This is what her face felt like, a hot chili pepper. She rubbed her sneakers into the sidewalks and rolled her head back and forth and rocked it up and down like this. Sophie, said her mother, do you want to finish your banana? No, said Sophie. No banana, no banana. She didn't want banana. She just wanted the cookie. The cookie. Sophie cried and cried and cried and cried and cried until the trees and the ground and the sky started to rumble and tumble and spin and turn. She was feeling dizzy. And go round and round and round and around. Everything felt like it was spinning. Until everything stopped. Then she took a big shaky breath and got up. I want my blanket, said Sophie. Here, said her mother. She pulled it to her face. Now we'll go, said her mother. Said Sophie. She took her mother's hand and they walked home. On the couch, she fell asleep. And when she woke up, she ate all her supper until there was nothing left. She was very hungry. Then her mother surprised her. She put a chocolate-covered cookie on her plate. Sophie took a big bite. A smile spread over her face. I like cookies, said Sophie. Yes, said her mother. I know you do.